Boat, probably Port's best player in that opening quarter, scrambles the kick wide. Butcher, oh gee, almost threw that out. Smith to Sewell, wide to Lewis, who just dropped off the contest. Kicks it short. Hodge working hard, marked in front of Jonas. Well, Jonas played well in the opening quarter. Hodge long to the pocket. Franklin's at the back. Hale in front. Franklin somehow finds the ball. Well tackled. Whitecross handball astray, but Hawthorn have got numbers there. Sewell around one from 20 metres. He pops it through. They have 9.
Ball went in long to Hodge. Gets it in long here. We see Buddy Franklin go for the mark with David Hale. It falls out. It spills out when Franklin wins the footy, and there are 4 or 5 Hawks players just here lining up. Look at Cassisi. Ball watches, dances around, far too easy. Not as easy as it is at the moment.
Well, Bailey got it down again into the path of Mitchell, bursting through the centre. Adjusted it for Lewis. Mitchell wants it again. Instead, he's going to go to Buddy. How many for Buddy today, boys? He's cranked this up for his second. It's gone across the face and through for a behind. What do we think?
Oh, you'd think he'll get 5 or 6, the amount of ball, but 23 inside 50s are 4, and you'd be fuming if you were a Port defender with what they're having to deal with at them.
And gives to Corns, and there's a loose man across in Hitchcock, but instead he goes wide to Schultz, who had to let it bounce, and Gibson showing terrific initiative. Gets it to Suckling, who wants to spread the handball through to Shields, and then back again. Suckling goes across to Whitecross this time. And still they're running. Those left footers combining. Guerra now advancing along the members' wing. Delicate kick is okay. Into Smith. And now Franklin makes his move. And he takes it. And caught one.
Even to kick for goal.
It's far better from Buddy. He's been calling for the footy back towards goal a fair bit. And it's making it too easy for the Port defenders where he came at that one. And this is more his distance, Chriso, where he loves that arc.
So you like him in
I like
this one?
it from this spot. This is his favourite spot on the ground.
Mark it down there.
You're 1 for 1 so far, so let's see.
For his second, Buddy Franklin from 50.
Oh!
He's running it back. It's there.
Great build-up from the Hawks' defence. All the left footers, as you both touched on, and a great contested mark there from Lance Franklin. Not renowned for it, but he seems to be getting better as in that area.
Sure, that was a great decision, but Pearce unfortunately wasn't able to find a man. Bruce intercepting, and away goes Isaac Smith. Can go to Whitecross with a careful left footer. Buddy waiting now, makes the move on Carlisle. He overplayed his hand a little there, Buddy. No joy from the umpire. Salter was mobbed. Comes back to the great man on the left boot, and he puts it through for his third.
Franklin, and watch here, Salter. The ball comes to the back. Now, he's got plenty of time here. He's got players inside, but he decides to take on the tackler. And you've got to know your limitations. Franklin swooping on the loose ball, and now a chance for Cassisi. Oh, Roden didn't do him any favours. Rioli, Shields. Well done, Bateman, Lewis. Get it across Suckling to Guerra from 50. Loads up and kicks a post up. 11-3. Margin 61.
Pearce eager to try and hit a target inside 50. Pumps it for Schultz. Has to combat 2. Couldn't leap over the top. Infringes. That will be an advantage, surely. And it is. Some more left footers involved. Suckling comes away from Birchall, hoping for Sewell with a nice leap up over the top. He's got numbers inside the corridor if he wants to, but goes outside instead to Smith. The lead is at 61. Halfway point approaching in the second quarter. Super short and careful for Whitecross. Similar approach into the middle. And the mark taken by Shoalmakers, and go to Shields, and they've kicked their way through. And Shields into the clear, was being hunted down by Gray, but it didn't impede him. And Hales going to reap the reward. So, fourth goal.
Yeah, they just opened up the Port Adelaide power here, and just getting it through the centre. And look, Trengove, no touch whatsoever on David Hale. I'm not sure what he was doing. And I know
so he's had a pretty good year. He's kicked 15 goals, 5. Former North. Ruckman come forward, and he drills another one. That's 12 for the afternoon for the Hawks.
Goal of the afternoon. As you look at the build-up.
And Chris, just top of your screen, look, Trengove in the middle, Hale there. That is the midfielder, not enough pressure, but unforgivable from you've got to be closer to your forward than that.
Lobe wins this one, shark by Shields, and they go inside attacking 50 again. Very wide, Puopolo. Well done, Surgeon, but he got the handball off to Lewis. Scrappy handball to Shields, but got plenty of time. Back to Lewis, around the body into the pocket. Oh, good attempt at mark down there by Bruce, and free kick to Cameron Bruce against Surgeon. And yeah, he's a bit stiff, Surgeon. But free kick was there, so Cameron Bruce, short, Mitchell, and 50. Kane Corns is having an absolute nightmare. He's had 5 disposals. Mitchell's coming in for his 16th.
And to be fair, I don't think he's been on him tightly the whole time, but still.
So, regulation, number 13. So,
I think, Chris, what's this build-up? They have played this all day long, and so Corns had to be standing in front of Mitchell to stop that. I could see the play coming from a million miles away, and Corns has just allowed it to happen far too easy. Put your arm in the chest of Sam Mitchell.
Off to Gray. He's got nothing on, so just kicks along the line, hoping for it to go out of bounds. But Shields can just take his time to gather. Paddles to Mitchell. He's got time as well. Measures it, Suckling. Off to the running Smith. Smith likes a goal. Decides this time to pass in the direction of Hale. Puopolo. Oh, taken high, was he? Yes, by Trengove. He was a bit stiff, I reckon, Jackson Trengove there, because he grabbed the top of his jumper. I wonder whether the first contact...
Second time in the match, he hasn't got low enough. Just, well, still first.
And he's gone. He's gone. So they're doing all the little things as well. Whitecross getting involved. Plenty of Hawthorn players just sniffing around the back of the pack looking for a little handoff too. But instead he goes wide. Now Rioli, can he lift us here? And from 50 metres he can go bang for his 5th. Everybody's getting in on the act.
Rioli has 5 goals, 20 minutes in second term. Equal career high 5 goals. And what a...
To 2. Bailey, the tap, Rioli into the middle now to try and give them some more footy as if they need any more. Cassisi, but unfortunately overwhelmed by the Hawthorn numbers. Lewis to Mitchell to Franklin. He would have taken that 99 times out of 100. They'll still get a goal. Critical error. Smith slams it through. That's number 15. His second. Handball that was turning it over. Here it is.
Lack of confidence of Port Adelaide. Watch the way Kane Corns looks to crumble after he gives this handball. Usually strong players will keep their feet, they'll break tackles. That is how low Port Adelaide are at the moment.
Lobe. Oh, the kick coming from Boat was a shocker, and the mark's taken by Hale. Off to Bateman. Dangerous kick in the corridor, but comes off. Burgoyne. Run provided by Guerra and or Shields. Too easy. He's 50 from goal. Loops it over to Mitchell. Mitchell from 35. Around Pearce. Onto the left boot. Drop punt. Goal. Exquisite. Class.
He's unbelievable. And that's Clarkson just drafts good use of the football. And Hawthorn are full of them. And doesn't panic. Sam Mitchell, what a year he's having. Another 19 disposals in this first half of footy. Of the skill level of Hawthorn, Chriso. And watch this, no panic here. Shields, what a season he's having. I reckon he'd be top 3 or 4 in their best and fairest. Sam Mitchell he can go left, he can go right.
Jacobs carrying it, decides to go wide to a tough one-on-one for Shields. The grunts and groans in the crowd and the commentary box alike. Murphy with a bit of a dangerous one, but Mitchell's there to play safety. And they can click into gear again through the Bruce.
The reason for the groan was that Justin Westhoff was 20 metres from goal all by himself, and the kick from Jacobs went to a contest wide.
Yeah, just inexperienced. They had 4-on-1 because of the turnover, and he's gone for the long option when he just needs to run and carry the footy or hit Westhoff.
Lewis to Burgoyne. They effect another switch. Birchall by himself. Oh, loose player Suckling grabs the half volley. Now Franklin on the move, and he hits him. 40 from goal.
Bloke sweeping up from defence are just allowed to run amok.
I think the lack of pressure from Port Murray, they know they can back in their teammate and just run into space, and more often than not they win the football.
So Franklin, kick 3, drop punt, coming back, is it? Certainly is. He's got 4 points. They're led by 47 at quarter time, so they've added another 45 to be 92 points in front before half time.
And Andy, structurally they are so advanced. Hawthorn, Port, I couldn't tell you what their game style is at the moment because they can't win the football, so you can't dictate. And 38 inside 50s to 13.